Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, and happy belated Thanksgiving. I really wanted to do like some kind of stream again today, and I was actually really on board with thinking about it. Actually, while we're in here, let me just check something real quick. This is for me more or less, and I apologize. I know I'm definitely a little late, because I should have checked this before I started, and I know you guys are just not going to see much for fucking games. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Just give me a second, guys. Bear with me. I just want to try to get my microphone up a little bit, only because I know it's been really quiet versus the actual game audio. Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna accept that red line's a little bit, but if it's bad, I will fix it by the next time I stream. I just want to be able to like do it where there is good audio coming through from me, like a little bit louder, because I've noticed it's kind of like muffled a little bit and kind of quietish. But anyways, I wanted to do some kind of stream today. I was thinking about doing it before work, but I was kind of getting ready for the Black Friday thing, and I did get on for like a matter of an hour and a half. But I really didn't feel it was the kind of stream I wanted to do. So I will be streaming a little bit tonight. Late Thanksgiving Day treat. Not that anyone really cares. But that is essentially my plan is to stream a little bit. I will probably be awake till 3. It is currently 12:30 now. Cooking some food actually, so I will go quiet eventually. So anticipate that I will step away to finish my food up a little bit. Not really step away, but it'll kind of let me put the controller down for a couple seconds at a time, or a minute or two. And then eventually I will mute it when I eat, because I don't think you guys want to hear me chew like a cow, because that is kind of disgusting. However, when I did get on earlier, I did redo home base a little bit, and I'm actually really happy with the results, and I will tour you guys through before we go ahead and get ready to go on more missions. I am contemplating doing a bunch of side missions tonight, more so than the main storyline. We've made it decently through the main storyline itself, I think, the main quest. Um, it's just I don't really want to go ahead and push for much more of it right now until I do a little like leveling up, because it's starting to catch up to me where I need the levels. Like it's sending me some places where it's not so bad. Like right now it wants me to go to the Charleston building, and I know I can survive that. But then it's sending me places far to the east of the map, and the enemies there are just they're not horribly high level, but they're brutal in numbers, man. My God, do they come in numbers. This really technically should be a game that people play, probably don't play it solo, because that is a pain. I did invite John to do a chat with me, so possibly we might hear from him, which is really cool, because I love getting some extra commentary from him. In that case, I might try to run a share play so we can see what's going on exactly. So the base is going to take a minute to load up. It's I've expanded quite a bit, and I don't know how, but I seem to have more room to build with. Oh, we froze. Did we temporarily freeze? Or alright, cool. We temporarily froze. I have no clue. Whoa, hi, hi. Okay, there's our base. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger than it was, and I made an interesting design. Like, it kind of flares up in the back, and it's widened out both ways. And then I got this little perch up here, this little tower. I thought that was like a really cool like barn roof, and I loved it, so I wanted to incorporate it somehow. And the best way I could do so was kind of like to make like a little guard tower. It can't see out always, but it can see out the main three. Although at the same time, I could probably just raise it up so it has a higher view. And now that I look at it, I might, because I think I got the room still where I could get away with it. I don't have a lot of room to work with. But I will give you guys a tour. First off, let me get this. Really just one? Oh, okay, so we got the entrance pretty much coming out like it does normally, except now it's double-ended. where before that used to actually just be the back wall on this side here where the cursor is. It's double-sided stairs. I have two different doors, which is upsetting, because for some reason my workshop is saying I don't have access to the store anymore, and I don't know why. Because as you see, oh my budget expanded. I swear I didn't. I was actually full on my budget earlier and expanded somehow. They do an update of some sort to the servers where we have more space. I'm gonna have to check that in a minute. For some reason, as you see, I have the store right here, but right as of here, it's telling me it's locked, and I don't quite understand why. And I really like having the store on here better than having this store. Because I have the open concept with the windows as it is. Except for over here. This is actually a separate room. We'll get to that in a moment. But I wonder actually if I stored this, if I store it, and I go in there in my storage, can I actually, oh, see? Oh, see? Now it's working. That's so weird. Okay, so we're going to put that door on, because there's a part of me that appreciates that door so much more, even though I know I have that door inside out over here. I just like that door so much more. I like having the closed off door here. I mean, it's to the point where I actually took and I placed these guys here to kind of resolve that. I think I hear someone out there too. Oh, I hear gunfire. Someone's firing. Okay, let's go defend our settlement real quick, figure out where that's coming from, and then we'll go ahead, we'll come back, and we'll do the tour. Where is that coming from? Because I hear you. I don't know why. The turrets aren't really doing a great job of defending anymore like they were, which is upsetting. But I do hear that gunfire. It's actually kind of cool, though, because there's a guy who was building down there earlier when I was on, and I thought it was really cool having a neighbor for a little bit. I think I'm the only person that chose to use this patch of land over here. It's kind of sad. Okay, so apparently not. So we're going to go ahead and do our tour. So as you see, I have like all the windows, kind of nice little concept, let the light in. There are also windows over there, just not the side one in there, but I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, boss, just some basic decoration in here. You know, we have, let me close this up. We have some posters, some wall hangings. It looks a little empty over here. I heard that again. You hear that, right? If it's like earlier I had this problem where, for some reason, there was like no defense from, the turrets. And I had mongrel hounds coming in here and just storming the place to get to me, and I had to kill them inside, which was, really disappointing. Let me just get out the, sniper, do a quick scope around, and we'll see if I see anything real quick, and if not, we'll get back to business as usual. It's a little hard to disperse that, now. It's possible they're farther away, and that's why I'm not picking them up. Actually, it's really weird. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Could be coming from over in this direction, because I know you have... I know there's been mutants that have come from Slocum Joe sometimes. Otherwise, I mainly see, the hounds and feral ghouls over here. On occasion, I think I've gotten the Scorched a couple times on occasion. Okay, so... not really seeing much of anything, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to try to continue this tour and hope that nothing else distracts us, because I swear it's getting, a little rough. So we got all, like, basic decorations here, which is nice. I really appreciate it. I hope I can dress this up more. Supposedly our building limit grows as we grow, and I haven't paid attention. Looks like I have a little extra space out there compared to what I did. Because anyone remembers when I did the build, because I think I did it on video, I actually did it like halfway through the water, if I'm not mistaken. It was either that or at the edge. Over here we have a workshop room behind this door. I did go ahead and purchase this door from the Atomic Shop. I thought it was a nice store, and I figured why not. But we have our workshop room, chem bench over here, right in front of the window. We got our weapons workbench here. Once this guy, because it's a little more condensed down, smaller than the other guy, and I personally think that looks really nice like that. A little flamed out. Another nice thing is the door opening outwards. I don't like that too much, but at the same time, it's nice because you won't have to close the door before you work on stuff. Got our Tinker's workbench over here. Tinkers. And our armor is over here. I still have my cooking workbench outside, and that's because I don't have a proper indoor workbench for cooking. But after I do, I would very much love to set it in here somewhere. I just have to figure out where. I mean, I could possibly slide this down a pinch and set it over here. But this is primarily just going to be the workshop room, and I think it's going to look great for that. Oh, we got a guest. Hello. Hello, person. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so he's going to check it out. More power to him. I hope he enjoys his stay. Here we just got an empty room. Not sure entirely what I'm going to do with this yet, but I like it. You go upstairs. It's empty up here as well, but we will be working on that eventually. Unfortunately, some clipping of this tree, which is really sad. You got some clipping issues here. There's also clipping issues down here, if no one noticed. But you know, for what it is, I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to complain too much. You can dress it up somehow, I'm sure. Not too bad. And up here we have like a little bedroom area. I have my stash box in here, bed over here, and it's a nice, just closed up little room off to the side. I think it's great. Come out here, like I said, we have our big boy, which is our lovely little watchtower, which I personally love. You got a door on the back, allowing entrance in. You got a sleeping bag for someone to rest in. You have a chair, table, which I might try to set some stuff on. If I could do static items somehow, I would much prefer to do that. But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so one thing I am curious about now is to see if I can actually go ahead and move this up, because if I can, I totally will. I will move it up and just set some stairs on there. So let's go ahead and play with that real quick to see how that would work if I want to do that. Just because I really am curious. So we're going to store everything from here. I think that's probably our best solution, is just store it all for now, right? Oh, right, the roof. I should have probably known to start there. So we're going to store all this. Won't be bad. And then, let's check this out. So all we need really is just basic walls. Just basic walls. There we go. Perfect. And then what I could actually do is, if I wanted, I didn't think about this. So let's move this guy back here like such. And then if I wanted to, what I could do is I could actually make like, just put like a door here. Ooh, huh. Well, that was my fault. Oh, he closed my door. What a gentleman. I didn't expect him to close the door on his way out. That was nice of him, actually. He didn't have to do that. Okay, so let's go back upstairs then, because my experiment continues. You know, I could probably get that in through there, which won't be bad. I hope that's right. Is that the right way? Did I do that right? We can actually make this... Okay, let's see. Stored door. Let's get it over here in its position. Huh, it really does not want to clip the way I want it to. That's actually quite upsetting, per se. Because I just want it to clip. That's really resistant. Yeah, it's like it'll clip, but it won't clip the proper way. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so let's hit circle. Let's go ahead, store this. Hit circle again, and then we can try it again. There we go. I have this like thing where everything's got to be perfect, and if it's not, I don't want it. And it's a really bad habit to be in. I will admit that wholeheartedly. Okay, so it's not gonna let me clip this until I add the stairs. But the stairs would go... Ooh, ooh. No, you guys would go... Actually, I wonder, what if... Oh boy, see, now I'm just like messing myself up. I don't know how much wood I have. See, because I could technically, if I wanted to, I think these could go here, right? No, these are going to be my best bet right now. The problem is just getting it to clip exactly. See, I don't understand why it's trying to clip there. Ooh, there we go again. See, right down. Alright, let's try this again. There's got to be a way to make this work. And where there's a will, there's a way, and I will figure it out. I wish they had, like, ladders or something. You know how much easier that would make everything if there were, like, ladders or something? Instead of, like, doing it like this, because it's not going to want to... It's not going to want to recess into here unless, trying to think what I could do to make this work, because I like the idea and I really want to go for it. The problem is it's just getting it to work, and because the way that everything wants to go right now, it's really weird. I'm not sure how I would go about making that work, but any set of stairs I apparently want to use, it's just not gonna. It's not going to be able to be a thing, and unfortunately there's no smaller size stairs, which is what's really just a shame. Everything's so big, and that's where we start to run into problems. I mean, if I could snap it onto here, I would. Yeah, there's no way to do it. I might have just been stuck the way I was, which is kind of sad. Unless what I do is I move it like this. Is there a way to pull that off where I do that? Where I put it like this, and then maybe I make a pathway. Maybe per se make a pathway with the small panels. No? No, I'd have to start it from here, right? See, it's not going to work either. It's going to want to fight me on this. Hold on. Just a second. We're going to get it, okay? We're going to get it, because I can't even stick this on here without, yeah, it's going to be a problem. I can't stick anything on there, and the stairs don't want to... Huh. Oh, I'm stumped. It doesn't appear to be a way for me to do what I was thinking there, and without, like, some heavy modifications. I mean, I suppose I can move this back a pinch. I don't know if I want to do that either. I kind of like the way I have it set up, honestly. Okay, so you know what? We're going to go ahead, we're going to scrap this. That was the wrong thing to scrap. We're going to scrap this. We're going to store this. We're going to store this. This is going to come back around where it was. And we're just going to set it up just exactly as it was. Unless, I want to actually try one more thing. And it's going to be a little nutty, but I'm wondering if it would work into kind of expanding the height without at the same time having to make all the compromise. Okay, so let me try storing this. Let's go back into walls. And let me try for the half wall. And just see what happens if I use... Is there by chance a smaller option? Or is that as small? That's as small as they come. And I don't personally think it's going to let me build a floor on top of it like that. Then what I could do is, oh no, 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 no. Here's the floor I was thinking of. Yeah, because it's going to consider it inaccessible like that, which is the problem. Um, I don't think I have any smaller walls that I could use. They're smaller than this. Otherwise, I mean, I, I, I don't mind it. It's just not going to work. So I wonder exactly what the idea would be with something like this per se. Not necessarily like this either, but I'm actually gonna take some of these and I'm gonna clip them in because I kind of do like them, honestly. I think it would make a nice little sharp thing instead of having it like all open like it is. Um, kind of have it closed off a little bit like that, you know. Yeah, so I think I lost that battle, which is sad. So we're just gonna go ahead and scrap these, get the wood back out of it, which is only gonna be one piece each, which is really sad. And then we're gonna go just to stored, and we will just simply take everything and return it back to the way I had it. Probably the best idea I have at this point, because as much as I liked it, it's just not gonna work, which is what's sad. So we'll go ahead and we'll return it. Ah, oh, you bastard. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. That messed up. So we're gonna have to go ahead and fix that again, because apparently, that's wrong, which is sad. But either way, you see what I did there. Kind of shows what I've done here. I'll just does not want to stand. There we go. We'll put this table over here on the edge. Like I said, at some point, I would very much like to lay some items out on it. The only thing is, though, is I'm a little afraid to do that at this point, because I know people can loot them then, which is what's going to be upsetting about that idea. But, oh yeah, that's right, because that took the wrong roof on me. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're going to just take, and we're going to store this. Then we're going to go back to storage and get our roof back to the one it was, because I really do like that roof. That's pretty much the whole reason I set this all up, is because I like that roof. That's the whole reason there is the guard tower here like it is. I do have to say, though, this place definitely did come out sharp for what it was. And I am really, really proud of it. So, I mean, for what it's worth, definitely happy with the results. I could have honestly done a lot worse, and I'm very happy with it as it sits. So that is my settlement build so far over here. Not really a settlement, but base. I'm at camp. Camp. It's not really a base or a settlement. I keep trying to call it something, but it's none of the above. Everything I call it's just straight up wrong, which is kind of funny. It's the story of my life. Everything I do is wrong. Blah blah blah. Okay, so let's go ahead, break into this. I am going to snack on some Reese's, so I am going to mute my mic for that again. You guys don't want to hear me chew like a cow. I don't want you to hear me chew like a cow. It's a little embarrassing, but I will mute the mic for that while I pick what we're going to do, and then I will come back and we will have more fun with commentation while I am here. If I can get these damn Reese's open, I'm struggling with them, man. It's supposed to be my drive home snack, and I forgot about them. Alright, we'll figure out what we're doing, and I will be back. Okay, folks, thank you so much for letting me mute myself. And again, not that anyone's probably watching or cares, or will watch or care ever. Um, but I do want to be dedicated to the stream. I haven't ate yet today. It's Thanksgiving, obviously. Currently at 1 in the morning, no food. Yes. Whew. Oh my, I really need a little snacky. Um, and I sound so sad. I sound like a little child. Um, so I just gotta mess with stuff a little bit there, getting it ready. Obviously, I didn't do much else of anything, which kind of sucks. But I didn't make a plan yet, so we're gonna make that while I'm here. Um, I did go ahead and jump in my friend's game that she's in because she's kind of fun to play with on occasion. Um, no pun intended, actually. All right. Anyways, back to the reality, which she's fun to play with. When I do play with her, and it's actually really cool. She actually does do streams of her own, which kind of like me, not a lot of people go to. But I think she's a lot of fun. Trying to actually find where she did these streams because I wanted to give out her name and be like, oh well, this is I don't know when the last time she did one of these streams is. She might have done one like way early compared to me. So Nip Nugs Nugs. That's a really interesting name. Is her YouTube channel, and she does do occasional streams. Her last one was 2 days ago, but she's actually a really cool person to play with. I haven't been able to interact with her much outside of the beta, and I don't know if the. I know at some point the beta gave out on me. I remember that much. Well, not the beta, but actually broadcasting during the beta. I had run into issues, and for that reason I stopped broadcasting. Or maybe I didn't broadcast at all. I don't remember. Mm. No, I did because that's where we met one sleazy, and he called me. I was like, "Are you broadcasting?" That's what me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, but he's like, "Are you broadcasting?" That's what me and my brother thought you were doing. So yeah, I did broadcast. We came across her there. Uh, really, really nice person. But aside from that, we haven't talked too much talk. But I have played with her on occasion. I've ran into her and I played. I think I broadcasted it though. Whenever I ran into her again on here. Okay, so she might not even be playing anymore. No, ooh, that was the wrong button, wasn't it? I know she'll leave it going, and let me see. Oh, you're broadcasting everything right now. Thank you. It's really late with delays. Yeah, normally should be somewhere in here. Um, okay, so oh, there she is. Oh, it was really actually easy to find her. I didn't expect that to be that easy. Normally it's a chore finding people. But yeah, no, so doesn't look like we have a lot of people in this room, do we? Well, I mean, that's just gonna be like, oh, well, you ran into this person recently. But the little blips on the map, I don't see a whole lot, which is nice because it means it might actually be quiet. Um, let me see real quick. Nice, just chilling. I don't know what we're doing, but okay. So we need to make a plan and figure out what we're gonna do. I did say I want to do side quests today, and that is actually what I would like to do. Is just trying to nail some of those out, see if we can't, get some experience, find some good loot. Ran into issues like today. I know I had to go hunt down some wood for this. And that's sad when I'm getting low. However, I don't know if I was broadcasting for it last night, but I did discover I have my first full set of power armor. And it is the Raider power armor, leveled at level 25. I'll actually pull it out real quick so we can look at it. And, not bad for our first set. However, for some reason, it's really weird. I actually repaired it all earlier, and then for some reason, a lot of it came back unrepaired, which was kind of annoying. Like, as you can see, the torso's not repaired, these aren't repaired, and I repaired all of it earlier. But for some reason, after I left the power armor station, these two remained, and these were gone. Then it was telling me I was out of items, unless there was a glitch that let me repair it without the items, and then the game corrected itself. But I was left saying, but elsewise, it is an actual complete set of power armor, which is nice. I don't intend on using power armor as a main in this game, but I will carry it on me just in case I need like to use it for like an extra hard fight, or if I have to expand my carry weight a little, it'll be there. Let's see what we got. Can I favorite that? I don't know why, but that volume's kind of cutting in and out, which is weird. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and take a break from the main storyline, like I said. I can't do that. I know I can't do that because I don't have the required materials. I horribly lack the materials. We can continue the Overseer's journey as she scouts the Appalachia, which I didn't know I was still doing that. Bureau of Tourism was a mission that we actually received when we were doing the beta, so we're going back. Organic Solution, I feel like that might be a little more difficult right now, because that's going to be all the way at the end. This is more about just kind of trying to level up. Golfer Feral Goals. Let's see what that looks like. Hold on. Let's see. Select White Spring holotapes. Okay, so these look like pointless little small missions. We're gonna leave them till the end. I think we can do miscellaneous quest off the end of the game. I wouldn't mind doing that after I finish up everything else. Barrel Tourism, Organic Solution, Personal Matters. Does Overseer's mission give us like a waypoint of any kind, or are we just kind of, yeah, we're just kind of on our own for that, aren't we? There's no waypoint of any kind with that, so that's one we'll do as we go along just for now. Obviously no one cares. This one we can't do clearly. Talk to the Grafton mayor. I believe this is where we were supposed to break up the, oh, what was it? The, strike, but there was like a bug where we couldn't do it for some reason. And yeah, I think we were broadcasting for that because I remember Tabby getting quite upset about it. Let's go try to find Tabby real quick. See if she's... Oh, she's just sitting in the same place. Yeah, so let's fast travel to Tabby. We'll see what she's up to, and maybe we can get her to join on our team, and I think that would be really cool, actually, having Tabby with us. I actually like it because to this day, every time I cross her path in the game, she'll do the throw up emoji, which I think is probably... Oh, she's at base. Okay. Okay, I get it. I didn't realize her base was over here. Oh, stairs. You have to jump up to those, huh? Let's go ahead. Let's give a friendly wave. Let her know we're here. She looks like she's deeply involved in her crafting. She's got a lovely little base here. I like it. Let's go ahead and hit this off for now until we fully see what's going on. Looks like she's got a nice little modest base for herself. I don't think I've ever come across her base before. But it's actually quite nice, all things considered. Like what you did with the Tinker's workbench and the clock above it. It looks like an actual like workstation. I don't know. Very nice on her end. I don't know if she's actually there or not. She might just be really involved in in what she's doing. Clearly, she's not wearing a lot of clothing, according to our game, but I think it's a glitch. I've seen a lot of naked people recently in the game, and a lot of people have told me when I played with them that they're naked. Hi. Hello, Tabs. She gonna do it? Is she gonna do the emoji? She's like really in my face. Wait, no, 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 no. That's the wrong one. There we go. She got it. That's what I was looking for. Tabby, she's a good person. She does her own broadcasts, like I said, and I've sat there, I've watched. It's kind of cool though, 'cause she's got this speaker. I don't know if it's an actual friend reading like that. I don't think it is. I think it's some kind of like automatic reader that she has that'll read off the messages. And I really wish I had something going like that. That'd be really cool. And I'll have to ask her how she does it. I'm gonna have to. Actually, see real quick. That's the wrong button. Oops. That's the wrong button. We're looking for a button, folks. I swear we're looking for a button. I think I'm gonna end my party check 'cause I don't think John's coming. John's he's been a little tied up recently. Let's see. Okay. Let me invite her to team. See if she joins. And then I'm gonna ask her about that mic trick she does, because I really want to know what she does with it. How she does that, because I would love to set that up. I really want to know what the trick is with that though. But I could always message her actually on the PSN itself. Hold on, let me do that. Because I think that would be very useful to have. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna message her real quick. Where is Tabby? Just a little bit of advice from one person to the other. I think it would be really useful when doing these streams. But I'm almost positive it sounds like a droid of some kind, and I think it would be awesome to be able to do. Oh, you declined my invite? Tabs. Tabs, sweetheart. How could you? I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken. I'm crushed. I will never be able to live with myself again because you declined me. You denied me. Yeah, I'm actually used to it. This isn't the first time a woman's done that to me. This happens on a regular basis. You're fine, Tabby. I forgive you. I understand. Oh, right. So, I want to see if she gets back to me on that. She's got a nice base though. She's got her vault boys over there. She got her workbenches set up in a nice organized little manner. Vault girl over here, next to a generator. I don't know. I see. That's the one thing I could never do is indoor generators. It always bugged me. This doesn't seem very practical. Only because I'm pretty sure if I put a generator in my door in real life, I'd probably die. But also, I don't know. To each their own, though. I mean, I don't know. It bugs me for some reason. I've thought about it, and I would love to do it. Like, I'll build in Fallout 4, actually. I haven't really broadcasted too much Fallout 4. Is it really? Huh. Oh, fancy. So apparently it's a setting. give me a second here. I'm gonna mess with this just because I want to see. So we're gonna go dark on the screen again for anyone that may watch futuristically, but probably won't. Huh. Okay, let's see. So, broadcast settings. View comments. That's actually really cool, because then it would read off the comments. Oh no, it's not gonna go in there. Okay, settings. Really? I like that. So we're gonna go normal speed. Um, okay. That is actually really cool. So I wonder if that would be spoken like through the broadcast itself then? Um, huh. I'm gonna have to play with that more. Let me just thank her real quick. Be polite. I will add a smiley face for emphasis because I am just a good person like that. I didn't realize that was going to be that. Oops, sorry, that was accidental. Oh, items. What do we got here? Sweet water special blend. What is that? Hello, what are you? You're new. So what was that? So it's got one Rads, personality 2, 25% water. I don't know how it works. Huh. We're gonna give her a heart because she's been very good to us and I appreciate it. Thank you for everything. I don't know if there's an actual... Are you... Oh! 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 Oh, wow! She left. Okay, that's what's going on. I thought she was saying hi again. When in reality, she was saying her goodbyes. Okay then, so... Let's go ahead then, and... we will figure out what our next step is going to be. There's actually a station up here. I want to see if I got the ability to sell stuff again, because if I did, I would very much like to sell stuff. And then we're going to do some side missions. I'm going to probably stay until about 2:30-ish. So that gives us at least another hour and a half, somewhere in that window. And from there, then I can get off and eat. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on finishing my food and eating until I'm off here, just because I don't want to be rude, so to speak. I was really interested in it. I was down with it, but I don't want to be rude. It's one thing I hate doing is I hate, having to take time away from talking because I just don't feel like it's very warm and welcoming. I would much rather be able to sit here, talk to everyone, um, and be as interactive as I possibly can. I want to read this, pause it. It's been so long of a day, I just don't feel like reading. Otherwise, I might try to. And I've gotten a little read lazy on the past couple of streams, but I promise my next day off, I will be in full gear. We will definitely be reading everything we find and doing our research and blah blah blah. But in between work, I'm a little less into the whole
this vendor unit
busting
is
it thing.
with
Okay, so he's got
anti-theft
caps back, which is
measures.
great.
Don't get
I
any
honestly
ideas.
didn't anticipate
Jump.
that, so I'm very happy to see he's got caps, meaning we can sell stuff to him, and build up our caps a little bit, which is something we definitely have needed to do. As seen, I'm probably, I'm a lot lower
Buy
than
some
normal.
junk.
I'm not going to sell that because I want to know more about that. I appreciate the fact that she gave that to us. Like I said, she's a very nice girl. Kind of a shame we don't get to play together as much
No
as we
to
could.
the gourmands.
But
Human
I
flesh
guess it is what it is. I'm
acceptable tender
not gonna
here.
complain too much. I'm just gonna go ahead, and just hope that eventually we can cross paths again and be able to actually game together because like I said, I would love to get more time in gaming with her. I think it would be really cool. Um, John actually, the gentleman who was talking with me on my last stream, I believe, he got the game and he wants to do side-by-side streams, kind of work together on streaming. I'm assuming he's going to lean more towards Twitch, whereas I am definitely going to keep more towards being over here as such. So me and him will start streaming together, obviously through the different sources, which would be nice. Wow, 200 for a Rangers outfit. It's a shame that I'm actually not getting that. It's a real shame. What's really a shame is I can't sell these, even if I wanted to. It's not that I have to sell them, it's just, it would probably be pretty nice to be able to offload some of that. So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna collect our, chems, obviously, so we can sell them. Because, as we've noticed, I'm not really a big chem user. I tend to avoid it just because of the, addiction. And I don't really feel like dealing with that. But it'll empty out some space here, which will be nice. I don't even use the Rad-X even. I just mainly... The main things I think I use are like, Radaways and Stimpaks. Would be about it for me in my use. I think that is probably it for what we're gonna do. I have this 10mm pistol. I don't really need it. That guy's gonna stick, obviously. You know, I really don't want to let go of these guys, but at the same time, they're taking up more weight than anything. I'm never gonna use them. I don't even use them now. That guy I just want to keep to play with, and it's only 2 pounds, so I'm gonna go for it. All the grenades I don't use, and I planned on selling eventually. Okay, so it just gives out additional radiation damage. The submachine gun I would love to find, build sheet for, plans for, just so I could be able to do it. This I don't understand at all either, because, when I used it in the mission for the quest, it didn't seem to do quite what it was supposed to do.
Not responsible for your safety.
Okay. I get it.
Safety of goods
Okay, so we're gonna
purchased.
sell him that. He's gonna get that. Wow, you barely get shit out of those, huh? He's gonna get that. He's gonna get 13 fragmentation grenades from me. Plasma grenades, goodbye. Pumpkin grenades,
Reminder,
goodbye.
any attempted
And there we go on
five-finger
that. The bowler,
discounts will be
the chef
reclaimed
hat,
and paid for with said
ranger outfit. We're
fingers.
gonna get 44 for. And then that, so I can pretty much afford to sell him something for 3 caps at this point. Which is actually really sad. I don't think I have a lot that's gonna be. I think it's mainly just gonna be the drinks, but that's fine. That'll
Please don't stab other customers while they shop.
So I don't have anything that's gonna sell for 1. Well, allow them to keep that 1 cap. And we'll store the rest of our junk then. Not really junk, but our chems and whatnot. And that brought down our space a little bit. Not horribly large amounts. Honestly, I don't think I have anything in here that needs to be broken down, honestly. I think it's all pretty much broken down as far as it's going to go, except for the mole teeth, right? Because I'm saving those, or are they the minor teeth I'm trying to save? Is it mole rat teeth? Some kind of teeth I'm trying to save. And I'm saving them, actually, so that I can go ahead and... Ooh, nice. I didn't realize we have 5 of those this whole time. I wish we'd get more. But I'm more or less saving those so that we can go ahead and eventually we can go ahead and upgrade one of the minor claws, which I get I should probably do now. But at the same time, we're just gonna wait on it. Oh no, we can't do it now because we don't have the necessary perks. I'm sorry, folks. It's been a really long day. I love doing this with y'all, but my brain's not working as well as it could after having to be a supervisor for Black Friday. And now here we sit. I apparently only have one diluted stim pack, which is okay because I got other items still here on me, and I'm sure we're gonna find more stuff while we're out there. I just, honest to God, I wish I could get some better prices. Let's go ahead, see what we got going on here. Yeah, see, it's 77 a piece. I really, honestly can't justify buying it, and I would love to, honestly. I would love to be able to buy the chems from here, like old times, and call it a day. Oh, excuse me, but just for the prices. The prices kill it. That's always going to be the biggest problems. How are aren't these junk more than fucking medical supplies? I don't even think a doctor would call cigarettes medical supplies. I can't go to the doctor without getting yelled at for smoking. Okay, so we gotta get moving along here, or else we're gonna do nothing but mess around. And I'd hate to leave you guys without doing anything. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's continue the main mission. Miscellaneous, get the supply drop. Is there a supply drop? Oh, there must be. Where's said supply drop? Said supply drop is apparently over here. You know, and the more I think about it, the less likely it is it's going to be a good one. We're probably going to go ahead and just skip that. So, what we are going to do is we are going to go to the Charleston Capitol Building. Sorry, I left that out. I just called it the Charleston earlier. We're going to go to the Charleston Capitol Building, where we will capitalize on said mission. See what I did there? Funny, I know. So, we're going to go ahead and do that, and we are going to try to attempt to wrap up this mission. I'm not sure how long the specific portion of the quest line goes on. I did like how the other day, I was playing about 17 hours without completing that one part of the quest line. And it's amazing to think I'm still going this much longer later. Ooh, we got some, super mutants over here, apparently. So I'm gonna have to make sure to clear that out wherever they are. Okay, so let us go ahead, make our way to the point of the Charleston we have to. I don't know if that was... I don't think he's firing at me, is he? No, I think they're firing at him and they're fighting now. Yeah, his Grafted Monster's HP is going down, so clearly that's what's going on. They're just fighting amongst each other. So I will personally say I'm okay with that and let them have at it. I will never complain and say they can't fight each other, because I would much rather they focus on each other than focus on me. Now going in here, we're going to have some ghouls to clear out, which ain't that bad. They're going to be, there should be lower level ghouls. We obviously got a sniper, so we can kind of get a peek at what we're dealing with here before we even go in to deal with it. Or the levels should pop up when I highlight them too. That's another option. Ooh, he opened that door right up. Ooh, it's warning me caution. I don't see anything though. Here's someone firing off in here. There's gotta be another person in here somewhere, correct? Okay, so let's go ahead. Pull out a machete. It's the smoothest way to deal with these guys, honestly. Ooh. Ooh. can't believe they're so still. They're so still right now. That is so weird. I don't like that. Oh, we still count as hidden right now, too. That guy's dead. Now we got a caution meter. Okay, so clearly I can still one-shot him with the pistol. Okay. I don't know why. I just don't like... There's something about getting slapped by the feral ghouls I don't like. And it's not even that they're that hard of enemies to take on. I've never liked encountering them for some reason. Which makes this game even worse, because 3/4 of what I'm doing is ghouls. Which sucks. That is legitimately 3/4 of what you're dealing with in this game, being ghouls. And they are some of my least favorite enemies in all of the Fallout games. Oh, you're kidding me. You tell me I have to do something upstairs. I attempt to go up the stairs, and they're blocked. Oh, there is a med kit over here that I think I want to hit. I don't know, I honestly, I cannot tell any of you what it is about the feral ghouls I hate so much. I don't know, man. And I get what they are. They're pretty much just radioactive zombies and all. And that shouldn't be a big deal. With all the zombie games I played in my life, but for some reason, I don't like them. I just do not like them, and they wig me out for some reason. Like I said, it's not normally like that for me. Normally, I can play games, and I'm fine. It's no big deal. I can't do it easily for some reason. Of course you'd be dehydrated. Especially here. Oh, where's that guy we took out? He's got a silver table knife. Nothing useful. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get let's get rehydrated. Honestly, I'm making a bigger deal out of this place than I have to. Let's face that back to start. I'll be the first one to say it. I don't know, I never... Oh, boy. Alright, let's go for it. Of course you would. Die? Why are you guys annoying me so much? I can't even describe why I don't have the patience for you guys. So he's got Simpacks. Oh, he has some pretty nice loot on him. All toothpaste gives you plastic. I always forget about that. Oh, I hear you guys. I know you guys are coming for me. I can hear it. Okay, so... I'll go ahead, I'm just going to crouch down so I can try to loot in peace. Where's my bobblehead? There is an end of dungeon... end of dungeon crate right there, which is nice. Chest, crate, whatever. And we're gonna hit the safe, see what secrets it holds. Although, I've found that a lot of the safes are actually really disappointing in this game. You don't quite get the same satisfaction as you might have back in the other Fallouts when picking a safe. Like, this isn't... I guess this isn't the worst I've seen, but honestly, I just don't want the Raider arm, and I have no use for all the extra cloth, because I have such an overabundance of it right now. It's not funny. Any, ooh, nicely done. We have some Nuka-Cola. I'll take the cigarette sucks. The cigarette packs actually, not only do they give you cloth, I believe, yes, but they also give you, you also end up getting plastic out of the cigarette packs. I'm assuming they count the cellophane for that, which I'm fine with either way. Okay, so I got a terminal over here. You know, it wants me to go upstairs, so kind of sucks that I'm stuck down here. There's no point in picking that lock, because I know what's going to happen. The last time I picked that lock, it was pointless because I don't think there was any good loot in cage with them, in the lockup with them. You know, obviously we got some decent stuff up here. We get some tin out of that, which I believe anything tin also carries lead in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Plastic knife for plastic. Fabulous. So we're just gonna kind of see what we can loot out of here, obviously. I mean, technically I can loot so much from here if I wanted to. God, they really left a lot in here. It's like whole sets of armor. And I would love to go in and check it all out, but at the same time, I already know that if I did, you heard that, right? No, that was probably that closing, wasn't it? I heard that. There's someone else around here with us. I'm pretty sure it's not a feral, because that was not what I would expect to hear out of a feral. Okay, so we're gonna creep up the stairs. Obviously we know this place is flooded with ghouls and scorched alike. And we've hit a dead end, unfortunately. Oh, right, 'cause we can't... Fuck. Okay, so I have to go explore down here and find another way up, correct. I can't believe that didn't click in my head that that's what we're doing. That was the whole purpose of being stuck down here.
Gangs are on the move. We must, the order cannot... Riverside Manor is back. The raiders are closing in.
Okay, so we apparently got another mission off that, but for now, obviously, I don't want to do that as we're doing the as we're going through this part of the quest line. Is this just a door that we open? No, this is the courtyard. We do not want the courtyard, obviously. We're trying to get to higher ground here. Okay, so... Oh, I have a quantum bear down there with a cop cap on. Got some newspapers, a sweet roll. Another newspaper. I wonder if you can read those, or if they're just static items. If they're static items, I actually might consider leaving one on that table, where we're gonna have our tower. I think that would be a nice little item to have up there, you know, showing like, alright, well, guy's clearly reading the paper while he's up here. I think that'd actually be really cool. So I know we're getting attacked eventually. There's no way I'm getting through all this without ghouls. I know I shouldn't be as worried about them as I am, actually, because anything at this point is actually going to be quite easy. I don't know, again, I'm just not a big fan of dealing with ghouls. Alright, well, let me sit up like a big boy, and we will big boy this, without care. I got the stim packs on me, I got other items for healing. Oh, there is someone else here. There's this person. Trap T Mods. Huh. Well, hi, Trap T Mods. Like your policeman officer uniform, I'm assuming you're going through there. Okay, well, I'll let you do your thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. Which is over yonders. Let's see what we can find. We got another 8-ball. There's really no good loot over here, which is a shame. Empty desk. So at some point we're gonna have to get upstairs. That's where the game wants us to go. So it wants us to go upstairs. Looks like our friend was through a lot of this, meaning that a lot of this might actually be cleared out for us. Probably be ideal, honestly. 'Cause again, I have a thing for not liking these schools, man. I know it's mutual at the end of the day, and I know business is business. Obviously, you know, they don't like me, I don't like them. I slash them, they slash me, but it doesn't mean I have to enjoy it. God damn it. Oh, we have to come here for the Really? Huh. Again, we'll come back here just to kind of like get a little more acquainted with the lure. Because I know both times I broadcasted now I haven't really been too into it. And I apologize for that, but it'll be another day sort of thing more than it's going to be a today thing. We'll come back and we'll do a little research in our math. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of go around. We'll loot whatever we find. Otherwise, I think we're just gonna leave it sit and lay. As far as the lore goes, which I know is just like sacrilegious when you're playing a Fallout game, and I apologize again. I really wish I had better words. So it wants us to go upstairs, and actually, I'm pretty close to where it wants us to be, evidently. Wow, he was smart. Fucking genius, man. I know there's also, which is the part that's really, like, I'm anticipating, there's a good sizable army of Scorched that are gonna be in this building, and that I don't look forward to, because I know that's where we're gonna start to get some hiccups and have some issue, because I just don't feel like dealing with it. The numbers game really adds up in this game, and that's just, it's rather upsetting, but we're also pretty close to our checkpoint, which is nice. Just naturally, I'm gonna want to check around here and make sure there's nothing like too far out there for me at the moment. So what I can probably do is I can just close this door and I might be okay. Right? Am I hidden? Oh wow, really? That fucking easy? Is there any good loot here? There is first aid kit. I heard something, right? Or was that me grabbing? Oh, I got used to these sounds. Okay, so let's go into the terminal, and what we want to do here is we're gonna load the master holotape. Wherever I have that, where is it? Was it up more? Right, we're loading in the master holotape, correct? Or am I wrong there thinking that? I'm almost positive. Yep, master holotape right there. So I'm confused. Wasn't I supposed to enter security? Password enter is incorrect. Security clearance required. Violators will be prosecuted at the highest level. So then hold on a second. Let me go in and read this real quick and just see exactly. The access codes I need for Scorched Detection Network can be found in Sam Blackwell's terminal in the Charleston Capitol building, but it's locked down. I need to try to find and gain security. Try and find the security main terminal to gain access. Okay, so if I go here then, enter security override. Password entered is incorrect. Security clearance is required. Is there so then how do I get security clearance? This is where I have to be, correct? Oh no, 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 no. We have a new waypoint now. Okay, cool. So clearly what we want is going to be downstairs, so I have to go all the way back over here again. And it's gonna be downstairs now. Oh boy, no. Don't go back around the same loop. Right? Was that the same loop? I don't quite rightly know. Oh. Oh, you're kidding me. I have to go downstairs? Oh. Okay, well, apparently... Right? No, it's still downstairs more. You son of a bitch. Okay, so... Just make sure we're all clear here. We got the all clear. Am I hidden? Yes, I am. Okay. Let's go to the security terminal. Counts. Password resets. Count lockdowns. Samuel Blackwell. Unlock. Okay, cool. So now we have to go back up the stairs, which is always easy to do here because obviously this place is not a giant fucking maze for the most part. Okay, so we have to get back upstairs. All the way back up. I'm really surprised there's as little here as there has been. And then we're gonna have to go through. Oh, that's the wrong way. My apologies. Through this way. We're gonna go all the way around again. As much of a pain as it's been. Sneak in here. That was really graceful sneaking. If there's anything here, I'm probably dead. Okay, so now we're going to go into Senator Blackwell's terminal. We're going to find and load the master holotape again. Right there as such. And we just wait it out. Initiate file scan.
Pat yourself on the back, because you just got yourself some top secret security codes off a U.S. Senator's terminal.
Okay.
Next up, the closest relay tower you can find, where you get to upload all that hard-earned data. We're officially halfway done with the final part of this process. I mean, it's not like I'll ever really know, but one can hope, right?
Don't worry, we're gonna complete this process for you. It's the last thing we do. Okay, so the closest relay tower apparently over here. So not too far from the Rusty Pick. So I think what we're gonna do is we might fast travel here to the Rusty Pick, and then we can just walk over to the relay tower. I'm sure there are going to be wonderful, friendly giants of some sort waiting for us. And then we can go ahead and upload the stolen data, as I'm going to say, because essentially, from the sounds of it, that's what it is stolen data. Stole from a United States Senator, nonetheless. It's amazing. Oh god, I really did mess up my boots at work. I know it's a random thought, but they are brand new combat boots that are actually really quite nice. I've enjoyed my time with them so far, but... Okay. So... I'm sorry. Oh, in a relay terminal. So it doesn't matter which one, as long as I load it into one of them. It's all that matters. So I can technically go to any relay tower I want. So what we might do then is just find a nice simple one. Let's go ahead and fast travel to this guy. We'll just load it in there, because I already have that discovered. Again, I'm just being lazy, guys. I'm gonna write out and say it. I'm trying as hard as I can to keep cognitive and talking. Really hungry, and I'm really tired, and this was probably a horrible idea, because anyone who watches this looking for any actual lore or entertainment is gonna fucking hate my guts, and I don't blame any of you at all for hating me. Oh, really? It's gonna be a red storm now? Okay, so there are going to be super mutants here, which I didn't think about. I guess I'm not surprised at the same time. Oh yeah, we are going to be discovered in no time for that. I guarantee it. Okay, so that guy's down. I guarantee. Nope, he was not alone, and they know I'm here now. Fantastic. Okay, let me, actually, I might be fine to continue sniping. I think he knows I'm here, but at the same time, I don't think there's much he can do. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, he's coming for me. Okay. Let's pull out our pistol then, and start pistol. Shall we? Oh, of course he's level 16. Also, I did not anticipate we were going to see turrets here, which is probably the worst part of it all, is going to be the turrets. I'm not even really worried about these guys so much as I am just the turrets. Turrets are always like the worst parts of fucking Super Mutant run-ins, because it seems like they always have turrets on hand somehow. Of course I won't be able to hit you from here. You can hit me where you are, right? Because that seems fair somehow. Damn it. Come on, come on. There's one down. So I got the first one. I don't know where the second one is quite offhand. I think it's, or is there only going to be the one? Oh, there's only going to be the one. It's so nice. Normally I'm used to them having two perched on each side of a door. So I totally... Ooh. Oh, I heard that. I heard movement, and I heard a turret load up on me. So I know something somewhere. Really? God damn it. Alright, well. Let's do this. Scorch detection communications. Communications online. Rover repair dormant. Emergency management. Oh, we gotta load the master holotape. Okay. Well, that,
Strongest super mutant.
Do I hear strong? Okay, we're gonna take care of this real quick. I don't feel like dealing with this. I know there's people afoot. And honestly, that, okay. Is that the last of them? I'm not sure, honestly. Let me just do a quick lap around just to make sure. I just don't want anyone sneaking in. Okay, that is fine because that can't hit us where we're gonna be. Aside from that, as long as there's no one sneaking up on us, I'm completely fine. I just don't want to be like halfway through it, have someone sneak up, and then have to inconveniently stop just to start again. Okay, so we need the master holotape, which is right here. We're gonna load that in. Initiate file upload. There we go. Now we have to go back to Abby's bunker, apparently, to finish the upload. and reboot the system. Oh yeah, it's not gonna let me fast travel with that guy. We just run off a little bit. I should be fine to fast travel once I get a little bit of ways away. Plus it'll save me like a whole cap. Okay. So let us go to Abby's bunker. When we get here, there are going to be some rad roaches to deal with inside, so I will have to take care of those. And then we can reboot the system after we clear out her bunker. Actually, what's exciting is these bunkers seem to have a pretty good amount of adhesive in each one. And for anyone that has been watching my broadcast, we know I love the adhesive. Oh, I might not even have to go in and... Oh, I do. Okay, so let's get our... Not that ready, stupid. Our machete ready. There we go. Also, while I'm at it... Oops, that would be wrong. I wish there was a way to lock that down so you couldn't accidentally do that. Because I feel like one of these times I'm going to accidentally hit that, and then I'm going to be really upset with my life. Let's make sure we get that, and we're going to take a diluted rad away just to get rid of our rads. Make sure we get a nice full health bar. I don't want any inconveniences with stim packs, because I really just rather have the the fucking diluted than have the full on. Hi, are you gonna work? I'd rather have the diluted than the full on stim packs at this point, because stim packs seem to be such a calamity to come across that I just think it's a shame if we go ahead and use them all in one shot like that, as you most likely do. Alright, can you just die? Jesus, okay. But as you most likely do, you go through a lot of stim packs throughout this game, especially with the auto perk I have, which I do love it to death, because it just makes everything so much easier for me, rather than, you know, I have to go ahead, go into my favorite, select a stim pack in the middle of a fight, which is still useful to do. Obviously, if you're ever in that situation, don't not use your stim packs in the middle of a fight, but just to kind of, where are you? I heard you. Oh, come here. Come here. There we go. Oh, there's still more? Are you kidding me? Alright. But it's just a lot better when it hits the miniature stim pack instead of the full-on, like, here's this huge fucking stim pack we're gonna use, and you know, might potentially be wasted. Was that a chainsaw flamethrower? Is that if that's what that just said, that sounds like a lot of fun. I think I just broke the game with that too, by the way. Another thing I want to do before I hit the mission is I want to pick up any and all scrap that's in here and just break it down, because like I said, you get a decent amount of scrap out of this. And honestly, in this game, any bit of scrap you can get is immensely helpful. I mean, I get that it's probably not going to be everything I wanted and then some. And I as much as I'd love to imagine it, where I've seen a plethora of fucking the adhesive in these bunkers, I don't anticipate full well every time I will. I get excited towards the idea that I might. And that idea alone is worth every little bit. No nuclear material on any of those. There we go. There's some adhesive right there. Like I said, I get so excited. Alright, these are Abby's to-dos. Yeah, obviously don't need another copy of that, because I already have a copy. But, you know, I get so excited over the idea of finding nuclear material on those things. The blast radius is always there. So for anyone looking for a steady supply of the nuclear material you do regularly, every time you come here, there is always a blast radius. Every time any of the items have respawned in my game, and I've been here for the respawn, it's always been a blast radius sitting on that shelf back there. So, just so everyone is aware, easy access to get your hands on some nuclear material there. Which I know is a big thing, apparently, 'cause you don't find a lot of it. What's actually really disappointing is I needed it to take a scope off of a pistol, and, I think you guys were around when I was struggling with that. I think I did some broadcasts like that, but I absolutely hate and cannot stand having a scope on a pistol. It makes no sense to me why you would put a scope on a pistol. So I was obviously, you know, going around trying to go ahead and get that off of there naturally with some plastic, which will be nice. Get some air. You can. Oh no, you can't. You can pick that up. I thought I picked it up. Another thing that gets me is how some items are static. And I wish that wasn't the case, honestly. I guess I'm okay with it at the end of the day. I'm just going to accept it for what it is. I'm sure they had their reasons. Has there always been a safe here? I mean, it doesn't really matter because I don't have the lockpick for it. But I've never noticed that safe before now, honestly. It's kind of sad that I've never noticed that. I think we're going to pass on the glowing fungus for now, just because I have enough food I have to get through. See, it's like that. That's, and you really didn't need to pick up that boiled water. But, yeah, no, it's just, it kind of sucks that some of these items are just always static. I wish they would, because they always respawn, and a lot of the items just respawn naturally where they were. So I really wish we would have like that nice Wonder Glue in a hamper. That's an odd place to have some Wonder Glue, but I'm not going to complain too much. We picked up that holotape again. I always do that. I have like such a plethora of duplicate holotapes and duplicate fucking this and that. And it's sad, just the holotapes and notes, because everything in this game respawns. It all respawns regularly. And, ooh, come here, pipe wrench. But it all regularly respawns, so if you find it once, chances are you're finding it again, and again, and again, and again. And I think it's a nice idea, because it makes it, you know, easier for people to make sure everyone grabs something, gets a copy of something, but at the same time, it gets annoying when you do this, when you're going through trying to just loot, and you keep picking it up, and you have, like, just a plethora of copies, and I don't know, I kind of want to actually go through my holotapes after I get done looting everything. We'll just see how many copies, how many duplicates I have just sitting on me. And I know if I go back to my camp and look through the chests, it's just going to be that much worse. Again, I'm really sorry, though, because I am trying to be, like, focal as I do the broadcast. There we go. See, I can't even come up with, like, the right words. My brain is just, like, it's mush right now. I'm sure a lot of people out there are having just as rough as a night. You know, it being Thanksgiving, it's a big night. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to play that game that I had it worse than anyone, because I know there's always people out there that have it worse. I guess what I'm just trying to say is my brain is just not with me enough, and I don't feel cognitive like I normally would, where I can actually do, like, all the talking and get away with it, and that's what sucks right now. And doing a lot of the again, which is a habit that I got out of a long time ago. For example, I was able to, like, bullshit my way through stuff and do a lot better than umming all the time like I used to. But I just feel bad because as much as I wanted to do this, I feel bad that I am, because I'm not giving out as high of a quality as I normally would. And don't get me wrong, I've definitely put out some really crap quality Fallout playthrough videos. Because there have been some there I was silent. There was somewhere I forgot I was broadcasting. It's really sad. And it just makes me feel horrible that I actually screwed up that bad in my head. But I feel bad that I'm not with it as much as I could be tonight. And I definitely know. See, I want to keep that. That looks so. Yeah, you don't really get enough out of it to make me want to scrap it. I want to hold on to that, I think. That looks like it could be a fun toy. But, no, my apologies for sure that I am in the current state I am in. Using part worker outfit. Cop cap, we got 2 of. You know, I think we're just going to hold on to those. We'll get money out of them. And for some reason, my game seems to think that I don't get any scrap out of those items for whatever reason. Oh, is my carry weight really up to 230 now? Oh, that's so amazing. I love that. Love it so much. Alright, let's make sure we condense down these bottles. Wow, 230 is just, that's great. So, my question of the day is, oops, that's wrong. How much adhesive did I actually get out of all this? Excess adhesive 6. So it's not a lot, but still better than what I had when I walked in here, obviously. So I'll take 6. Oh, right. I think, after I do this, though, honestly, I might, go back to base. Well, obviously, I'll talk a little bit more while I do it, and I'll pack up and get ready, and I think I'm going to get out of here. But, let's go ahead and reboot this, though.
Ignoring any and all possible glitches, you are officially the most amazing person in all of Appalachia. And hopefully not the only one. The Scorch detection system is fully up and running. They've made the system functional. The lives lost. My brother,
I didn't realize there were holotapes in there.
and yours truly, of course. Now whenever the Scorched are around, the detectors will pick them up and broadcast a message to your Pip-Boy. All that's left is the means to fight them off. If you haven't already, check my terminal to read about the traps we've created for the Scorch beasts. Hopefully, they're still in working order, and they're your best bet at making those flying freaks manageable. Beyond that, the only ones with any real means were the Brotherhood of Steel. Obviously, they didn't last, but they packed some serious firepower. They took their last stand somewhere in the bog at a place called Fort Defiance. But, thanks to their code names, I have no idea where it is. You'll want to start at Camp Venture, Eddie's old survival training center. I've also put everything I've got on the Brotherhood under an entry called Fort Defiance on my terminal. Good luck out there. And thanks. If this holotape is playing, it means our lives and all this work meant something.
Well, I'm glad we could go ahead and kind of avenge their deaths in a way. Wow. Okay. So... actually, really surprised we didn't get a lot of experience out of that like I thought we might. I got 350 out of it. Okay, so Abby's workstation. Read me, blah blah blah. We'll come back here and we're gonna look more into this because, like I said, I'm just, my brain's a little toasty, guys. You know, I'm trying really hard to stay with you here, but I'm hungry and I'm tired and I'm almost ready to call it. I hate to sound like a bitch and be that asshole, but yeah, as you see, like, I have duplicate on that. I have 4, no, it's normal. Huh, that's weird. I don't have as many duplicates as I thought I did. I know for the notes especially, I have a lot of duplicates. That one I know. Okay, so... apparently got some... armor from her. See lots. I think it's supposed to be. The other thing that a lot of people keep talking about, you know, I got involved as for Fallout 3. I wasn't around for Fallout 1 or 2. I don't know a lot of the prehistory like I should. And I feel like I do need to personally, as much as I do love these games, and if I'm going to be like doing things like this, just so I have my facts checked, I do need to go back and pay attention to the other games. And actually, I guess to a point, that's what's good about that guy I was talking about, who goes by the name of Oxhorn, because he does a lot of lore videos. So maybe I can just like study up based off those videos. But as I was going to try to say, which one? Oh, so this is just charisma. I keep hearing, especially from my friend Chris, who we've obviously had here playing with us, that Brotherhood of Steel being in this game is lore breaking. Because they apparently started over in the West and they didn't make it over here quite in the timeline that it gives, which I can imagine. But apparently they did place the Brotherhood here. We saw evidence in one of the stream I did. Was it yesterday or 2 days ago when I was exploring with Chris, and we found the Brotherhood logo on the barricades, and then obviously we're hearing a lot of talk about what is going on with these, man. Okay, so I get that I have to repair this guy, but what about, like, is there no other guy down here, or is that the only guy, or what's going on there? Okay, there we go. We're going to take all 5 of those. That'll boost us up a little bit, obviously. I really wish I had access to a bigger generator. Because the thing that sucks is I have so many of those set up to power that. I have no power in my base itself yet, which is something I really want to get to, but I mean, I obviously... Did I ever pick up plans for a bigger one, or did I not pick up plans for a bigger one? No, I did not. I mean, if I could get this, that would be amazing, you know, just set this up. I could have this set up right here if I could find it. Get rid of those other generators. This would create 100 power, where I could put a post on the outside of the wall too. You know, take care of that. It's a shame I can't find this stuff. No, so it's gonna be somewhat interesting to see how they play out the Brotherhood being around here, so to speak. I don't know. Again, I haven't looked I don't know a lot about the lore. Not as much as I'd like to go ahead and admit that I know and don't know. Huh. Yeah, we lose a lot of that fucking adhesive on that. That's what's gonna suck about that, man. If we do that, we lose a lot of that adhesive. Okay, so for now, that's gonna stick where it is. This kind of wanna, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is where we're losing a lot of what we got going on here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go for it. I know I'm gonna be losing out on a lot of my stuff here, but at the same time, I think it's worth it for the accuracy boost we get. Not so much as I'm worried about the range, but I'm really worried about that accuracy. I just want that accuracy, man. Like, that's the one thing that kind of kills me with that gun, is the low amount of accuracy we get with it, unfortunately. The thing I also don't get is the leather armor. We've realized that I need ballistic fiber to repair it, and it should not be something that requires ballistic fiber. I don't even need ballistic fiber to build it. So I'm not understanding quite what's going on there. Maybe that's yet another thing that's kind of messy here that Bethesda has to fix. I wouldn't really know. Oh, right. Did I scrap those papers, or do I still... Are they... I hope they're in the notes. Please tell me they're in the notes. I would so much like to set one. Are we in the notes, please? We're in the notes, I believe. Okay, so... Oh, but here's the thing. We can't... Is there an option in the workbench to set up static items? I don't think there is. I just thought about that. There's no way to set up static items like in the olden days. Anything you drop, is in a paper bag now. Oh, some hard luck, man. I don't like that, because I really wish. Like, so I can't set up anything like that. Is there like a decoration or something? Like, can I do like a decoration or something of the sort? Let's see. Let's go. We got lights, we got food, water, resources, appliances, beds, chairs, stash boxes, floor decor, shelves, which are pointless because you can't put anything on the shelves, tables, wall decor, miscellaneous. See, like I said, it's so pointless, and that on its own is just heartbreaking, because what's the point then? Can I actually do anything with the shelf? Let me check that before I move on. Like, can we use... No, so there's almost no point to having it, which is, really, really sad. Well, it really does make me wonder, because of that stuff that, she had set up. Like the miniature Vault Boy. I wonder how that's a thing that she did. Wonder, can we do... Oh no, we can't. We don't have access to the actual stove yet, which is just sad. So yeah, that's, we don't have like much access to like this stuff yet, which we still have the new color machine. We got the grills, but I mean, it's so sad. Okay, so I guess we're just kind of in limbo on that. So let's go ahead. Let's even out our shit here and get through this. And then, like I said before, I'm gonna go eat. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to stick around and do more of this, but just so darn tired tonight, you know. And that's where I'm gonna lose out. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and stash your grenade launcher. I am gonna keep that. The cop caps don't weigh much, so they're gonna go away, but they do pack quite a punch when it comes down to the oh my. Caps. They pack quite a punch when it comes down to gaining the caps. There we are. Hi. No legendary item I won't be able to sell. Let's watch my stuff climb. I'm not going to store any of the chems or anything because it's going to be another waste of space. All the junk's got to go away, which is just bad. It's really weird they didn't take... Oh, because it's full. I knew this was going to happen. Which is the saddest part, is I saw it coming. So I will go ahead and I'm going to sort that out before the next time I come. Elsewise, I think that's just how we're going to leave this sit. I don't really know what else to do. I honest to God, I wish I had something in mind that I could do here. But I'm not sure what I can do at this moment. It's just really, really sad. So it's definitely been a lot of fun so far playing this game. I will say that. I for sure had my share of fun playing here. And that itself has been nice. for what it's worth, I've definitely enjoyed it. And I hope that for whoever decides to watch this down the line, I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. The ride with me. Because honestly, for the few people to pay attention, because I thought it was kind of cool to capture those moments frozen in, over like Sonic, for example. I got extremely excited over. But now it's just now it's just kind of fun to be able to just do it for the hell of it. And, you know, for the few that watch, and it's not my first, like, walk-in doing this kind of thing. I've done a lot of Spreaker, I've done stuff on YouNow, I've done it here and there, and I've definitely had fun broadcasting, getting people involved. And it's something that, where I've gained some popularity with the things I've done, I've backed away from it really quickly and killed it, which is kind of sad, but should this work out and I pick up a little bit, when me and John do our thing here, I can definitely see myself sticking around for this, as I do like very much the game. That is the one thing I can repetitively do, is just game, and game, and it would honestly, in my opinion, just be a pleasure to be able to sit here and game and, you know, have a good time. Maybe someone can get a few laughs off something stupid that I do or say, and at the same time we can just enjoy the beauty of these games. Unfortunately, the quality isn't going to be the greatest on the streams, and hopefully I'm looking to upgrade that. Some unfortunate circumstances in my life have caused me to where I'm going to have to move soon, meaning that the only plus note about that is we will probably have a much better Wi-Fi setup when I move, because it'll be me and my younger brother who are going to be trying to get a place together. So hopefully, should that work out, there will be a lot better of a Wi-Fi setup, which means there'll be a little bit more speed down the line. If I could get something with a little more oomph, even if I get like PS4 Pro going so that we have better quality uploads, that would be great too. But again, this is all down the line stuff for now. We kind of got what we got going. It's not the greatest, it's not the worst. I've definitely seen worse things going on. But for what it's worth, it's definitely going to be a fun ride. I enjoy that I'm able to do it. And that some people do pay attention here and there. And I'm thankful to those people. It's honestly, in whole, it's been a pretty long ride doing this channel so far, Zero Focus Entertainment. It was a channel idea that me and Bob had back when we were looking for a switch from New Generation Radio for our Spreaker, and we figured that the entertainment name, because Zero Focus was Bob's idea originally, as he was a big Zero fan when he was younger, because obviously it's part of Linkin Park's prehistory is Zero, just like Grey Days is as well, where you had Chester. In Grey Days you had pretty much the rest of the band operating and functioning in Zero. But he thought it was kind of cool, a cool thought, you know, Zero Focus, you know, like no focus, but we spell it like the way Zero used to, and I thought it was a great idea, and we decided to go with the entertainment because it meant we could get into a plethora of different things. Have you do this, or you could use it on the YouNow, your name on the YouNow, and it makes sense. You could use it on YouTube, Twitch, you know, it makes sense in any application, which is why we liked it, labeled the entertainment. And that's what we decided to go with in the end of the day. And that's what we're doing now with it. Unfortunately, Bob doesn't very much get active as much as I'd be hoping he would with it, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't hold it against him. I know he's got his own life, he's got stuff going on, but what was my biggest point to this. Holy crap, man. See, this is the problem, is I was making like a point and I go into the prehistory and I don't even remember why I started now. That's the problem with me and getting tired, but blah blah blah. Okay, well great. I completely lost the point. The worst part is it's probably gonna drive me insane enough where I'm gonna go back and watch the stream to see why I started the speech, and I'm gonna be so pissed I didn't finish it. I guarantee it. Either way, pre-Zero Focus Entertainment history, I have done good with the entertainment of people online. I just never stuck with it, so when I build up a fan base, I'd have regulars coming and, you know, new people joining a lot, I would drop it, because I had life going on. Oh, I almost remember what I was talking about, but, no, this is something I could do regularly, though. I would have no problem doing this. It's just going to be a very slow run at first, obviously, as we get almost nothing. But, oh yeah, no, the whole thing is I remember we were going through so much, but we went through so many phases. We've done some live videos, which were kind of cool. Which was actually way back in the day more than it is live videos from now. I don't know if I upload them to the Zero Focus channel here yet, but it's like the bonus content from the Bobby and Brandon show we used to do on Spreaker. Pokemon card openings, friggin'. Just the gaming plays and stuff. It's a really random channel, but it's been a lot of fun. I know we definitely had a lot more hits doing like the Pokemon stuff than this. That's another thing I really wouldn't mind doing again. I thought it was kind of cool going through memory lane, opening up the card packs. But it did get a bit pricey after a while, which is why I stopped. I couldn't keep up on it with everything else going on. I don't even know if I could now, but. Well, so it's been fun, guys. Thanks so much to anyone who may watch this in the future, because I know we haven't had anyone watching this whole time. Hope everyone had a happy Gibbity Gobble Day and got their turkey in on. Not really a big turkey fan myself, more of a ham guy. So y'all got a ham? Proud of you. I'm happy for y'all. I will catch you again soon. Possibly even tomorrow night? Maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see how I feel. Good night, folks.